1, 2, 3. Hello, Galaxy! And we almost got Princess Leia right away. I'm sorry. That is show your nail polish.
Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo for Star Wars Radar. This is my daughter, Jedi Perillo. And we are showing off our Star Wars nail polish that we got for this Life Day holiday season. Jedi, what are you holding on to?
Princess Leia.
Princess Leia. Daddy's Princess Leia figure that he had growing up. We'll show that one soon. We'll show that one soon.
I want that one.
I know you want that one, but right now you have this one. And we have to talk about Princess Leia and Carrie Fisher. Today it's been a year since she left us. This was my Princess Leia figure that I had growing up. I can tell because there are C's on her feet. That's how I knew she was mine. Never had a chance to get her in packaging. I know that sounds really weird, but this was the Princess Leia and the Carrie Fisher that I largely knew growing up in the 80s. Not knowing that decades from the time that I picked up this figure on trade, I would have a daughter, and I would need strong female roles that she might look up to. And so I thought I would talk about 3 ways that I remember Carrie Fisher, and certainly with her being our princess, my princess, absolutely, Princess Leia. Is she your favorite princess? What do you say? You got the nice little Star Wars hat on too, you know? So you're really living this out loud. I don't know if Princess Leia's on your cap. Who else do you have there? Who is that? Snoke. So we know Snoke and we know Princess Leia. She's now showing the preview window over there because she can see a mirror image of what y'all see over on this particular computer. So the first way I remember Carrie was how she lived life out loud on her own terms, not caring anything about what others thought. It pretty much every step of the way. That can be, I'd imagine, somewhat frustrating, if you were trying to get something done and things were somewhat contingent. That's a gift from Rob Madden, R5D23. We didn't have it until he sent it as a gift for Life Day.
I'm sharing it.
Yes, you are. Thank you, Rob. We really appreciate getting that figure that we didn't have before. But just the fact that she lived life on her own terms, I think, is admirable. I think it's something that, I would certainly want to instill in Jedi as a value or a trait. That, if she felt that she wanted to do something with her life, she would see the ability to do it. And then seeing that Carrie was able to pull it off, despite many odds. And I think we, by and large, only saw what she did on screen, but so much of, what I thought she brought, not just to Star Wars, but just to the world, was largely through the second thing that I think I largely miss in Carrie. That certainly did have, I guess, something to do with Princess Leia. Oh, we'll do that soon, honey. We'll do that soon. We're going to talk about Princess Leia first. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about Princess Leia?
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader would be someone that she may be related to. I don't want to spoil that for you, child. Her writing. She loved words, and I do as well. My background is in writing. I still do a fair amount of writing for clients, businesses that need help. That is Snoke. It's a figure.
Oh.
Yeah. He doesn't have any hair, though. Where does he live?
Yeah.
On his Star Destroyer of sorts. He's relatively elusive.
He talks.
He does talk. What does he say?
He says, Falcon.
Millennium Falcon! Yes, actually he did say that. You are correct.
Yeah.
But she loved writing. She had a chance to better define Princess Leia's role in The Last Jedi, working very closely with Rian Johnson on that. And
fall off.
That nail did fall off. The paint on it. Don't worry, we'll repaint it soon. You've got blue and sparkly on there.
Yeah.
The Star Wars, seriously, it's Star Wars nail polish. That's the only reason why I have nail polish on my thumb. I like the gold. It's really sparkly.
Daddy,
Very sparkly. Yeah, baby? You want what one, honey? This?
Yeah.
Okay. We've got a Darth Vader TIE Fighter charm. That's from Liz. She brought it in something that's illegal in the United States, I guess. The Kinder Egg surprise gift things, because I guess the government's afraid that kids are going to choke on that, because thinking that would be candy inside a candy. Anyway, Carrie loved to write, and I think the world could have benefited from more of her writing. No, there's no candy in there. We took it out of candy. There's no more candy, though. Nothing to eat. That came inside the candy. It was a little gift, a little surprise. Like a Happy Meal. Kind of like a Happy Meal. It would have been happy because it was in chocolate. But I think the world... Yeah? Yeah. Flying him around in his little TIE fighter. Could have benefited from more of Carrie's perspective. And I think writing is one of those... I guess creative endeavors that has some degree of permanence once you are no longer around. For the longest time, that's one of the reasons I chose to write, which pretty much landed me on the career path that I happen to still be on after 20 years, largely because of writing. So I think the world could have benefited from seeing Carrie around, not just for Princess Leia ad infinitum, but certainly for what she had to contribute in writing. The third thing that I wanted to say, in relation to Carrie Fisher and or Princess Leia, one of the things that can very well and will likely be missed by me is the fact that she did, and this kind of dovetails into something I was saying earlier, she did create, I would say, a different type of character that I didn't fully understand or better understand until I was older, and then certainly in becoming a father of a daughter, to be able to have Leia as a female character that she could look up to and see as someone who drives her own destiny, fights for the rebellion, fights for the resistance, is witty and it has every I guess a value indicative of a good leader. She's a team player. She knows when to lead and knows when to follow. Very admirable. At least Princess Leia, the character, and Carrie brought a lot herself to the role of Princess Leia. What, baby?
Give me the Han Solo and Carbonite.
You want the Han Solo and Carbonite? This is really heavy here. Are you going to melt Han Solo? Because Leia does that when she's in Jabba's palace. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and melt Han Solo.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and set it down. It may be a little heavy. So those are some things that I believe I'll miss. Those are the ways that I remember Carrie Fisher. It was nice to see her get credit the way she got credit in the Last Jedi when the credits rolled, in remembrance of our princess, and I'm paraphrasing, of course. But here
comes Darth Vader.
Where? Where's in here? He's flying along. Is this the Darth Vader head?
Yeah.
He's gonna fly along. Is he gonna get Han Solo?
Yeah.
Wow, you can actually pick. That was really heavy too. I didn't know you'd be able to pick that up, but you can. There you are. With the cute little Star Wars hat with all sorts of characters on it. I don't know which era this is from. I see X-Wings and the Resistance symbol. Oh, wait. This may be Rogue One. I think that is Rogue One. Princess Leia was in Rogue One as well. Carrie Fisher's face and likeness.
I can't see.
You can't see? What can't you see?
I can't see my hat.
You can't see your hat? Oh, here. Yeah. If we put it down like that, now can you see it?
No.
Kind of? The top of your hat? It's a little far away from the screen, but you gotta trust me, it looks awesome. It looks amazing. So, I know she probably can't hear me. Sorry, Princess... Oh, you dropped Princess Leia. There we go. Hang on. That's okay, she's just a piece of plastic. Now your piece of plastic. It was Daddy's, and it was old when Daddy got it, but now it's really, really old. Carrie will be forever young at heart, certainly. Those are the ways that I remembered her. I know there are many ways that you may remember her, want to remember her differently. I still think that she's going to have a lasting impact on people's lives, certainly, with Star Wars kind of being forever. And certainly, I would hope in Jedi's eyes as well as she grows older. You want to hold it?
Yeah.
Okay, we have to be careful with it, though, baby, because it's a very heavy object that could get dropped and then potentially damage something. So it's probably best, yes, to leave it there. It's a good place for it. Is there anything else you'd like to show anybody?
Yeah.
What?
Snoke.
Snoke? Okay, more Snoke. What do you think about Princess Leia? Any thoughts? What are your opinions? Since you haven't really quite...
She likes Darth Vader.
She likes Darth Vader?
Yeah.
News to me.
She's in trouble.
Oh, she's in trouble. And we learned about that in the book, right? In this little book that you can get, and each page has a different word on it. And there's a scene that was recreated where Leia is confronting Vader there at the beginning of A New Hope, and the word on that page is trouble. Yeah, Leia was kind of in trouble.
Yeah, she a little bit.
Not too much, just a little bit.
There's you with the blog.
There's me. She sees a little caricature that Chris Miller drew. Another Star Wars fan, someone who hangs out in our Discord chat server as well. Another fan of Star Wars, too. There are a lot of Star Wars fans out there. She's always surprised when she meets a Star Wars fan. You're not there. I believe you are in another picture that isn't on that shelf right now. Would you like to be there?
Yeah.
Okay, I will find a way to get you there then.
Okay.
Will that bring happiness to your soul?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to say about Princess Leia?
Yeah.
What?
She likes Han Solo.
She does like Han Solo. Or does she? Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot? Do they kiss? Yeah, they kiss.
What's in your bag?
What's in my bag?
Yeah.
Star Wars stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. We've got some window clings. Some holiday window clings. Yeah. Now she's going to start going through the things that I've yet to put away. So I'm going to let everybody go. Thank you for tuning in. Jedi, thank you for helping me with this video talking about Princess Leia. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, given that Jedi did want to help me. And you never really know what happens when a 3-year-old joins us in a live video feed. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
I like to watch Rogue One.
Yeah, you like to watch Rogue One right there? Yeah, I could watch Rogue One with you afterwards. You like the pins, too?
Yeah. I like those pins.
The 3-year-old
Pins.
is in love with Daddy's Play Shop. You like this pin?
Yeah.
It's a Death Trooper pin, speaking of Rogue One. We're not actually going to use it right now, though. Unless we are, at which point I really have to let everybody go. Okay, I love you. I appreciate you. And Jedi loves you, too. But at this point, we're going to leave you to your own devices. May the
Force be with you always. Who says that?
You says that.